Hi, welcome to another video review. Today I actually have a little special product. It's not hardware, although it is hardware. It's something you use very frequently while you're using a computer, and it's right behind me. It's a DXracer M version 2. I don't remember quite the name of it, to be honest. I could check it up right now. But while I'm doing a review of a chair, you might think that, oh, silly goose, why do you even care about it? Well, for starters, I didn't find one friggin' review of this particular one. I can find shitloads of DXracer chairs out there, and the Germans seems to have found themselves on the internet because YouTube is full of them. No hate to the Germans, but you have to figure out that not everybody in the world talks German. I understand German. I had it for 3 years, so I have no issue understanding the language. Some words are harder than others, no problem there, but I can't comply in German, to be honest. I can't speak it. I have a hard time finding the words and remember what to say correctly. Well, done with that. Over to the case here. Or the case is actually open. The chair has actually been in use for quite a while now. Compared to the Q-Pad I want to have a review on. I dropped it, so I found out nobody cares about unboxing anymore, except if it's a really exclusive package here. Unboxings, everybody does it. There's no reason I use your time to see how I cut a box open and how I get the parts out and everything. What I have to say is that mounting this chair was, for me, an easy task. I just moved out, so I'm used to mounting like tables, chairs, couches, everything, so maybe it was a bit easier for me than it actually is, but I think it was 6 screws. The feet was easy. You had to put on each of the wheels individually. They weren't mounted, and some plastic covers over each individual wheel. It was like click on. The parts you actually have to screw on is the handles, which I'm gonna go in detail. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit, and the bottom side of the chair itself. And I have to say, after having it for about, I think it's 2 weeks now, when I'm at work, I miss my chair a whole lot. At work they have expensive office chairs. It's nothing low spent there. It's actually really expensive chairs. They cost about 3 times as much as this one. Maybe they'll last longer since it's not leather or synthetic leather. I think this one is synthetic, at least it feels like it. Yeah, I think so. I could check the specifications. Yeah, it's synthetic, and the guarantee is just a year, compared to the work chairs that I have like 10 years of guarantee, and it's made of cloth instead, so probably lasts longer. Still remains to see, but I would say I give 1/3 of the price for this chair, and if it lasts, let's say 1/3 of the time, like 3.5 years, hopefully it lasts longer, like 5 or something. I can wash it. I'm probably going to use some treatment to it so it keeps the smell of fresh instead of, don't get me wrong, everybody farts in the chair, and nerds especially, drinking Coke and shit like that. I'm gonna have beer today. It's like 90 degrees Celsius, no Fahrenheit outside, and 32 to 33 Celsius. It's steamingly hot. And at work it was even worse. So now that's why I'm wetting the hair. I had a cold shower. I'm gonna have a beer. So when it comes to computer chairs, there's a lot of functions in it, and there's a lot of usage in this chair. I can adjust this so many ways, and what I love most about it is the back can tilt 180 degrees. You can lay flat. So if I had anything to put my feet on, I actually have used the desk. Don't tell my girlfriend. You actually can lay straight out and chill the F out. Seriously. You won't tilt backwards. I put it 180 degrees, was like laying straight out, and tried to bounce a little to see if it actually would fall down, if it didn't handle it, but it had no issues at all. I would have to apply really much force to actually get it fall back. So, without further ado, here's the DX Master gaming chair. Okay, I'm sorry about this. Gonna be dark a little bit. I pulled out the power of the screen even, so I can't see you at all. Well, that's what you get when you don't sub me or give me enough viewers. No, but seriously, I need to get a better camera. I will. I'm gonna get a better mic even. Well, over to the chair. For cushioning, there came two with it. This one, sorry if it shakes a little bit. This one came with it, and it has a strap so I can have it for the head, but it's a little fat. And you can also use it here as a lumbar cushion. I think lumbar is the name. Sorry if it's not right, but the strap doesn't work around it, so you just put it there and sit down on it. Works okay, but I'm not really comfy with it. And the other seat cushion that came with is 10 times better for your neck. My head rests here, and I get my back on these ones. It's just really comfy to sit in. What's great also is these hand rests. First of all, sorry. You can click this, get it up. You can have it in really many positions. It's like, yeah, I don't know how many there is, like 4 or 5 I guess. And if they collide with your desk, which actually happened to me, and you still want to have your elbow down on it, you can twist it, and that way you get closer to the table if you wish for it. It gets in on your legs, but it's not really that annoying. So they rotate 360. You can have it wherever you want them to be, and they're not that shaky as it seems here. They sit really well. There's the back of it. Doesn't look like much really. Yeah, and you have on this side, I think that's the tilt option, to be honest. Yeah, I think so. You have this one for the back of the chair. Yeah, there you can see how far in it goes. I don't know if I can apply enough force here to get it. Yeah. Oh, come on, will ya? Oh, bloody hell. Well, yeah, you can get it further back than that. It's a little clumsy to stand up and do it. This one goes for the height. It doesn't go that high, actually. I'm 190, I think, in height. Sorry if that doesn't apply in inches. It goes for centimeters here. I'm in Europe, live with it. But at the highest height, my legs are going for ergonomics. My legs are curved a little bit downwards. I have to sit on the edge. If I sit total back, I can almost hover my feet here. Let's see. Yeah, I can hover my feet a little bit. Sorry for the clumsy camera. Yeah, and the other great function, you can use the other side to make it tilt, so you can sit pretty far back. And I don't usually sit this far up. Now I'm holding the camera straight just so you can see, but a little bit up helps, because then you rest your legs a little bit. And oh, bloody hell, yeah, that's about right. There you go. Sorry for all that camera shaking and whatever bits of it. Getting back in position. Yeah, well, what I can say about the chair, because that's what I like to do in my reviews. I like to give my preference on everything instead of you just see, oh, wonderful functions, but how does it work? I would say this is the best chair I have ever gotten. The seating, it's strict. It's not strict is not a word I want to apply here, but you feel you sit on something solid without it being hurtful. It's not a wooden bench, and it's not a fluffy pillow either. It's just, it feels right. It feels really like it's a good product. It feels solid, and it really supports you. I would say that most people who buy gaming gear, because this as if goes as a gaming chair per se, and office, since it's down on the box, improves your gaming and office work days or whatever, I wouldn't say or go that far as you would improve your gaming. Not at all. But definitely you wouldn't have such back problems. It's so easy to get support here. I know most gamers, they sit like this in front of the screen. They tilt their backs forward and get a curve that is really not good for you. I do it sometimes, I know it. And what I have done then, it's like this. I actually get the seat to help my back. Not much, but I feel when I straighten up, I feel like it stops. It feels comfortable. I have something there. This is probably not ideal at all. Best way is to have a straight back like this. But still, you have the chances there. You have so many opportunities. You can do so much with it that if you can't find a comfortable position in this one, I would go as far as say that you wouldn't find it comfortable in any chair available ever. Period. Sincerely. I have sitting in cars on these special seats that usually taxi drivers pay extra to get, which are really expensive, well-made chairs, and I can actually go as far as say that this chair is probably in somewhere of that area of comfortability. And I'm not gonna punch out for any other seat manufacturer out there for computer gamers or office workers. I'm not gonna say like this product is the best, because chairs are there for the long run. If your back get treated carefully, if it helps your ergonomics. But I have actually felt an improvement over the past 2 weeks. My back does not hurt one bit anymore. I feel comfortable when I sit in front of the computer. It's actually like a good pair of headphones. When you put it on, you forget that they are actually there. Not that I'm going to talk about these one. That's a different story, but it's just like that. It's a good product. It's worth the money. Go get one. Even if it's not the master version, I think the other ones at cheaper pricing is probably well made as well. So I would absolutely recommend DXracer anytime for anyone, because gamers use shitloads amount of time on the computers. Why shouldn't you be comfortable? Instead of buying a new headset per 3 months, I might save up, get a chair. Just do it already. It's silly to spend money on elsewhere at this point. Get yourself something good that supports your back. Save yourself the trouble of having issues when you grow older. I'm serious. But that's about it. I'm not going to waste your time anymore. So a very weak review, as I've said before. I won't use any spend time on editing or camera or any productions or anything. I have a degree in it. It's no problem for me to do it, but I like to spend time at my girlfriend, at games, just doing what the hell I want. I'm doing these reviews just because I think it's fun, that I feel like the need to express my, I don't know, my experience with it to you, help you. Don't go to those A4 square reviews anymore. I'm so off on it. It pisses me off because everybody seems to take the same way to look at an object or a product, it seems, I don't know, everybody on the same road. It's so boring to watch. Mine is probably boring for most of you out there, but they can't bring in an own opinion because they are actually scared that somebody gonna be like, hey, what you said in that review is not true. I'm miserable. This product sucks. Yeah, a little update. I was about to trade in the LG G2 to an HTC One or Nokia 930, but I didn't. There seems to be a camera bug when you use 30 megapixels, so turn it back to 10 and it's fine. And I got a battery update already. It's, I don't know, I actually have to show you this. I'm not trying to be crazy here or give you bad points or whatever, but you have to see it. I took a screenshot the other day, and it's wicked sick, to be honest. Yeah, it's done in Norwegian, but you get the deal. Try to focus there. Oh, sorry, man. It stands. I'm about 38%, I think it is there, and it says usage of battery 43 hours and 11 minutes. Estimated time left of use 46 hours and 10 minutes. And it lasted for 3 days without charging. The G2 was awesome, but this blows me out of the water. I use Wi-Fi, I use 4G. Of course, as I said earlier, I don't use much time on the screen, which saves it a lot, but looking away from the power surge this whole device uses on the screen, except from that, it's mind-blowing. If they come out with a product with a lower resolution screen, with whatever, if you had e-ink on this one, it probably lasts 2 weeks before I got to use that. It's mind-blown. But that was it. I hope you have a nice time watching the review, and I hope you come back. So, cheers.